그 방향 수력하는 것.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
방향 수력하기 그 방향 수력하는 것.
Yes, sir.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 그리고 불. 색깔, 관수 펜크, 관수 펜크.
Yes, sir.
그러니까 보스가 하란 장수마키, 상담 장수마키.
Yes, sir.
하란 장수마키, 상담 장수마키.
Yes, sir.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 봐라. 색깔, 관로 펜크, 관로 펜크.
Pretty sure it's.
Okay, one comment. When he tells you Torah, you turn, you make a loud kia, and you move into a front stance. Do not fix your uniforms in between, because if somebody was attacking you, are you gonna stop and fix your uniform, say just a minute?
No, no.
We don't care if your uniform falls off. Don't touch it until somebody tells you fix it. Or they might say, if it's your belt, they'd say dime, which means belt beautiful. You know, or they might say danjan Torah dobak, which means turn and fix your uniform. Okay, just so you know. So let's make sure everybody is everyone in a good solid front stance right now with their robot.
We watched the candidate testing for Eon and Samba. His belt fell off during his test and he never touched it, so he was told to.
Okay. 색깔, 관로 펜크, 관로 펜크.
Yes, sir.
보스가 하란마키, 하나씩 바꾸는마키, 그리고 주는 펜크.
Yes, sir.
하란마키, 하나씩 바꾸는마키, 그리고 주는 펜크.
Yes, sir.
Before everybody starts, the front stance, front knee should be bent. You shouldn't be able to see your toes. You shouldn't be able to see your toes when you look down. If you can see more than your toe, you see your toes or your foot, that means you don't have enough of a bend in that knee. And the back leg should be not, the back leg should not be bent. That should be straight. And most of your weight, like 90% of your weight, should be on that front leg as you're standing there. Okay, okay, thank you.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 그리고 돌아. 오케이.
Don't fix your uniforms.
색깔, 바꿔서 안으로 차기, offensive. 바꿔서 안으로 차기, offensive.
Yes, sir.
위 흐르기,
Yes, sir.
위 흐르기.
Yes, sir.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 그리고 돌아.
Yeah.
색깔, 바꿔서 안으로 차기, defensive. 바꿔서 안으로 차기, defensive.
Yes, sir.
보스가 이런 도리오 차기, 이런 도리오 차기.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
하나,
do a jumping, yeah. When you do a jumping front kick, you know, remember, everybody know how to do that one? Could you everybody show me an Idan Abchanagi? Oh, the same problem. When you're doing an Idan Abchanagi, an Idan Anasopakuro Chagi, an Idan Dorio Chagi, you're pumping with the back leg, you're just getting yourself off the ground, but you're kicking with the front leg. Okay? No, you're still kicking with the back leg. I want you to kick with your front leg. That's it. Okay, that's your front kick. Now, Dorio Chagi, could I have these two ladies demonstrate so Jackson can see you do an Idan Dorio Chagi? Hey! You two, Miss Shinlight, I'm sorry.
Usually two ladies.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I should have said the two women. Hey! Okay. Up roll. Now you're gonna use the other leg so we can see it. Go ahead, sir.
Set. Now. Bruno, put up.
No, stay there. Turn around. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do one more of those kicks, Mr. Vice Jackson.
Stop.
Front leg, front leg. And how, okay, now that we all know it's the front leg, anybody know how high those kicks are supposed to be? Yes?
Above the belt.
Yes, so let's give that one a try. Ready? Hey! Now you can do the
Okay. Bruno, put up. What's that? Eat on your polo chuggy, rear leg. Eat on your polo chuggy, rear leg.
That's for that.
No, that's yours. That's yours.
I have 6. I'm 6.
You said the wrong gut, but it was your move.
That's your move, we just call it the roll, right?
Okay.
Your 6 foot.
Idan Yapoto Chaki with
Yes.
the rear leg.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what that is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How about,
So put your head on my key for now. We're just finishing the loading.
Okay. So.
I got more here.
Okay. What's that? Idan Anasapakura technique. Idan Anasapakura technique.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hang
Broad
on.
leg.
Now, front leg. Broad your foot, put the kick behind you. You
That's
pump.
left leg. Left leg's going
Yeah. Yeah, but inside to
to
outside.
inside out.
Okay, now this time when everybody does it, try to see if you can get that kick above the belt. Whatever you're kicking.
Front leg's Jackson.
Just switch feet. You're not gonna change legs until we tell you. That's just the way that those are. It's always the same leg when you're doing something to the front of your kick.
Set. Neck.
Pop a claw. Pop a claw. We need to see the other leg. Now you're gonna do it with the other leg, still the front leg doing work. I know, just do, I wanna see some on the other leg.
Oh, okay. Same one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
That's these call numbers.
Just count for 4. They're gonna do the same kick,
Okay.
they're just doing, these guys are doing it with a different leg.
You. Set.
Oh, look at that. Hey, you got it up there, that's good, Jackson.
Neck.
Nice job.
These open soul like that.
And arms. You okay?
what looked more correct to me, and now my leg hurts.
Oh,
So,
well, can you do that? Do you think it hurts too much if he wants, did anybody see him doing that kick?
Yes.
Was that doing, okay, you guys saw it? Okay, we're good.
It's
You're
more
gonna be okay.
correct to
Just-
me. Yeah, the kicks look more correct to
Right,
me.
yes, so they saw that you did it correctly. So what we would like, now he's gonna move you to your other thing, so, well, let's see. Yeah,
who's it? So, we're gonna go through the same time, we want
All three of them.
they do.
all four step forward.
You can sit down and rest your leg for a moment. No.
Okay, so we have down, some down. First, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good
How to
time.
make a triangle,
Yes, sir.
so, good.
You come forward. So no, just right where you're at, in that aisle. Come forward. Straight, right there. And that in the shin white. Now you stay right where you're at. That way you won't run into each other when you're going left and right. And hopefully you won't run into us at this end. You should have plenty of space. Okay?
Okay. Straight up. 2 feet. 2 times. Sit down.
Well, wait, did you tell them what form you were doing?
Some,
I'm sorry.
Let me count. 2 times. Sit down. Okay,
One comment before we get started, and I know it's real important, I think we yelled at them the last time we tested. No. It's really important to breathe aloud, because guess what? You're all supposed to be doing this form at the same time when you're moving, all together. So, yeah, to the closest way you can. And so you don't want to be, but you don't want to be looking around and say, oh, who's moving now? If you breathe loud, inhale and exhale loud enough, the other people will hear you. And since Jackson is the senior on the floor at this point, then you need to breathe loud so that they can follow your speed.
Yes, ma'am.
And if it seems like they're going a whole lot slower, then you might try to slow down a little bit to let them catch up.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it could be that they're going the speed that, that a lot of times we just go too fast because we want to get done. So,
Yes, ma'am.
The fastest one needs to slow down, and the slowest one needs to speed up. So,
Okay.
meet the middle person.
yeah, and just breathe loud so you know what the other people are doing.
summer.
Yes, sir.
Summer.
Yes, sir.
She's done. She's done. And borrow. You want to try again?
Okay, you two can sit down. She's gonna do her.
Now I'm sorry. Sit down. Sit down. And borrow. See?
So, Jackson, when you go to the first tee out on that form,
Yes, sir.
and do the second, do the last half.
Yep. And now what, sir?
Do the last of the form from there.
Yes, sir.
Start over,
What, sir?
Back.
start over, you're on your own foot.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep.
Okay. No, no, what's next?
Yep.
And borrow.
Well, it looks like you at least made one of the corrections when you redid that. You know, because it's hard, you go, because it's not, they aren't all the pull down, so you got the correction. I'm glad you were watching and see that, but work on some of the other pieces of that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, post that, come forward. You have young Egon
Yes, sir.
and I'm Egon.
Good, two more.
You have two more. You got shown on Egon, correct? Yes.
Correct.
Okay, and number two, young Chona.
Chana, chana.
Is that? Did
Forgot I had this on right.
I don't know if you need to know.
Ha!
Just come back, come in, go back.
One step.
That is your change.
Oh.
Okay, and that'll help you get through the rest of it.
Think about this, Noah. This is the first form that you tee up with the pat side of your body, and it's the last key up. Everything else is the right side of the body for key up. This is your first form that key ups on the left side.
Ha!
tell you guys a secret. When I started as a guild member, every time I took a test as a guild member, I did my forms 10 times before I went to the test that day. I was doing 10 times a piece, my testing form, before I went to the test that day. I do it really fast, really slow, and then as close to the right speed as I could. I do it 10 times. So when I got on the floor, I didn't have to think. My body said, oh, I know what to do next. Just, that's the way I remember my form for a test. 10 times in the backyard, or in the garage, someplace before I came to the test. Just something I would think about.
We have one extra person for the, one got for the under.
I'm sure that, the two young men can be partners, they know, they know how to be a partner for the other person's things, so. Why don't we start out with Jackson and Noah coming forward?
Don't hurry at all. Don't hurry.
Always, no, you always really want to rush up to the line. Now, face this way first, because he's gonna say, Shem Sakunin Kekunye.
Who's that, who them taking in?
Okay.
That's right. Start up.
Oh, pardon me, just a minute. John Tora Dobak, turn and fix your uniform. That's you too. If this is your chance to fix. You don't have to walk away, just turn your back on your partner. This is your chance to fix your uniform, and you're not gonna get another chance for a while. So take advantage. Okay.
Start up. So they're gonna come in. Okay.
Motion stool.
Motion so.
So Noah would walk up to the senior, that's a very good call. Okay. You wanna tell him which hands he's supposed to grab you? Or
Both hands. Keep going on.
keep holding on until he makes you let go, Noah.
I wouldn't put his hands above his head though. I wouldn't put his hands above his head.
Okay, we'll try another one. So why don't you, okay, go ahead. Yep. And then you're one step, oh wait, Noah. So grab Noah. Well, so now he makes his one step.
Wait a minute.
There's same side number one.
So you take your place for a minute. You know what? Just move over. You're fine right there. Number one. Why are you going way up here?
Sorry. I'll do it.
All right. Do you remember this one?
Yes, sir.
Then how come you didn't take 2 steps? Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it.
Do you remember, why do we say, you wanna show them the strength of the arms. Push your arms straight out. Don't let him push them down.
Hang on. Hang on. Okay, now put your elbows by your ribcage. Now hang on. See how much stronger you are?
Yes, sir.
The higher your arms, the less strength I have.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's why I say don't lift it so high.
Yes, sir.
You got step when you push. Step. Step.
Up.
You gotta step with the push.
Yes, sir.
This is it.
Yes, sir. Hop. Come on. Up. Go. Up.
Chill on, hop. Can we try?
Yes, sir.
Hop.
Where'd you?
Okay. Okay. One time, sometimes come in, take the neck.
Don't you dare provoke me.
Yeah.
Don't you dare provoke me.
Sure. So we're gonna come in. First, sleep grab. First grab.
Oh, now watch how they do it, okay? Watch, Jackson, watch.
Yep.
You could have got closer with a tick.
Yep.
Do you have a question? Behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't done that, yeah, that's okay, don't worry about that. All right, very good. I have a question
Are
on,
you 15 yet?
Yes, sir.
That's why you haven't done
well, she wanted to make sure she wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, so my question for you is, what are the stances when you're doing Ocean Stool 2-on-1, number 1? Yes, ma'am?
Side stand. And front stand.
Oh, did you, when is the side stand? Why don't you tell me as you go through? Do it for me now, quickly.
1 to 3 or just 3?
No, just number 1. she's gonna grab you, so what's your first move here? What's your stance gonna be there? Okay, corner stance. Corner stance, and
Yep.
then the modified front stance. Okay, so could I see your partner do the same thing?
My brain is jumping my blank.
Oh, I think that.
My brain is full. Yep.
Okay, but just, oh, okay, I'm just you're close.
So, close your eyes.
Yes, sir.
Close your eyes. Take a big, big breath. Move your arms with the breath.
Okay, so we don't have to rush these, and sometimes we get into that thing, we gotta rush them, or otherwise it's not gonna work. So I want you to grab me, okay? On the corner, I'm keeping my elbows in, watch Jackson, that's why my elbows are in. I'm gonna push this right at her face. I am in a corner stance, this person is up against my body, they cannot get away if I'm like this. Now, I'm gonna bring this arm up and I go into modified front stance with that key up. Okay, so it's very specific techniques at a particular stance. So just work on making them that defined, because that's what they're gonna look at. It's not how fast did you get from one to the other. It's having control of the other person, but those stances are what help you get total control over the other person, even if they're bigger than you. Okay, thank you.
You don't have to do it at my speed.
Yeah, don't try doing it at this speed, you get in trouble.
Okay.
Somebody, are you taking in?
I think they're gonna do one step.
Everyone's at this.
Face each other.
So look, so, hey,
Yep. Shift, Ilbon, yep. Should I stand? You want me to do that right after the handstands?
Sure, why don't you?
Yep. Shift, Ilbon, yep. Shimmy run, yep. Yep.
Okay, before you do the second one, what is that last kick? Because you're gonna do it the same on the other side. What kind of a kick? Because you did your front kick, your roundhouse kick, and your, is it dwee?
Dewey and
Dwee on a sopakro. Okay, so remember, what is the dwee on a sopakro the same as the dwee hurigi, which is straight across?
No,
Oh, okay.
the difference is the higher.
Okay, and if it's higher, when do you bend your knee on that one?
Probably as you're getting ready to land is my assumption now.
Hmm?
Probably as you're getting ready to land is my assumption now. I'm not sure now.
That's okay. I would say you're not gonna bend your knee. Because if you're breaking that shoulder, you're coming straight down. Dwee on a sopakro is like this. The dwee hurigi, you're coming across, and after you hit, then you're gonna do that. You have to glide the other way. then you're gonna have a little hook at the end. So just work on this fine tuning of exact, either one would work in a difficult situation. But this one is that. So let's see if we can make it look a little bit more like a Guion Soo Bak Doo.
Do we want me to try it again?
Just do the other side. But other than that, it looks good. You guys have the rest of the kicks in there.
Ship Ebon, yep.
Is that better now? Going, yeah, that's better.
Shimmy bun, yep. Yep.
I believe it's time for sparring, Southern. Yeah, just get them to come up, spar. They each need to have 2 sparring turns,
So,
30 seconds.
I would start with the first 2, the next 2, and then the last 2.
So then they all get a chance to have a second.
Jackson, Ms. Harris?
And I'll tell you what time. You would get on the other side.
Or side, so you're facing that way.
See, some coming in. After the board. Down. Fighting stance.
Many people in Korean would say, daring, Jose!
Sorry, ma'am.
That's okay. That's why we threw you the wolves.
What did I say, fight, I'm sorry, guys. What-
C-jump.
C-jump.
Not one move again, not one move again.
Time.
Just straighten your punches out, actually, good punches. So, if you take, you can go out, or back out, it's fine, okay? Just big go out. There you just say. She's up. Keep moving, keep moving. Move to the side.
Side step.
Bow to each other. Bow to the board. Bow to me. So Jackson, you sit down. Motion away.
Okay, can I try some? I'm just gonna do this one for a second and then, just because I like to do this. Okay, so just a minute. You can step back a second. Okay, face testing board. Shimsapanante, Kyungye.
not dance.
Go on, go back.
Move to the side, move to the side, move to the side.
Don't be afraid to.
Come on. Good play.
Okay, so Barb, get back over here. I hate to tell you, but I really wouldn't think about this as being a tap. I know. Okay, but what did you learn in one-step sparring? Just like that. Yeah. And I can easily go like this. Come in and do your two moves, which Arbison Salvin was talking about. Or I could come in and back this reverse punch. I want to do more than one move, and then it'll give you enough space. Otherwise, it's hard when you're both kind of like getting out of the way. And if you're too clumped together, then it's hard to do a sidestep. Okay? Let's just try one more time. Ready? Daring draw, say! Seizure!
Throw a punch in there.
I don't know how to get started.
There you go. Come in.
This way.
As soon as she does that, then punch.
Punch.
Punch. You get out of the way and then punch.
Fight. Don't be afraid.
Okay, how do we do a punch? Where does the punch start and where does it end up? It goes. My hands here. Okay. So get the hands straight out. Turns over.
Now throw a punch. There you go.
Don't be
As soon
afraid.
as you stop, as soon as you block, punch. Remember? Okay, Ilsa Sigilvan. Ilsa Sigilvan. Okay, she's punching at me. Okay, you gotta keep moving at it. Otherwise it's not, and I've seen you. I don't know why it is when you're with her, but I've watched you spar some other people, like Mr. Wills.
We have to fly across the
When we had Mr. Wills here, okay. Finish up with your next rank, sir.
Oh, here.
Oh, am I having chin like this? Yeah. So you're next.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. Well, not for.
Thank you. Never mind.
Shoes up. Hang it. Got each other. All right. Thank you very much. Jerry and Jose. Sheila.
Good job.
You have great
Wonder
technique.
what was that? Wonder what
Use your
was that?
technique. You're exhausting it, but you need to punch it.
Also, it's like the car used to wear them out.
Go up. Big breath. Big breath. Don't burn yourself out. Okay. Breathe. All right. Gary and Jose. She's up. Roll punch now. No, throw okay. Throw a couple kicks.
If he stays
That was
close.
just.
He says what? If he stays close, she can't kick
Oh,
him.
if he
He's
stays
listening to me, hasn't he?
Yes. Yes, very much.
And Jackson, you were.
So use that theory now.
Yeah, don't leave that there now.
Okay, got your breath back, you okay? Alright. You get a
So,
second, you okay?
before you start, both of you guys are sparring with your breathing through your mouth. Wrong. Don't breathe through your mouth. You will run out of oxygen really quick. Your mouth will get dry like a desert, and you won't be able to breathe. Breathe through your nose. Keep your mouth shut. Breathe through your nose.
Other than the Kia.
Or you can key up through your nose. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Alright, Shimsa, didn't you? Okay. Into one another. Jerry and Josh say, she's up.
Breathe through your mouth. Don't breathe through your mouth.
Borrow. Go hop. No. Go hop. Just get rid of that for a second before we hear a second one. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Okay, that's good. Ready? Gary and Josh say, she's up. Use a kick, Noah. Use a kick. Borrow.
And you're panting because you're breathing through your
Yeah,
mouth.
my goodness, that's it. Alright, Shimsa, kicking. Cheers, each other. Please be seated.
It's very from the
Okay, it's time for board break.
So who does what?
So, the board breaking for Noah is, oh, well, he left out on this one.
We change it.
It's either Wiporo Chagi or a Kwando Konkyok.
I'll try the climber first.
Have you ever tried to do it with a back kick?
I just kind of want to try the corner first.
Well, I would assume you know how to do it with Kwando.
We broke it that way before, right?
Really?
Kwando's a hammer fist.
Want to do quad suit instead? Come on.
No way.
So I asked.
And the other one is the Dweechaki.
We check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
I guess I could just.
Let's try that one first.
If I.
Because I will tell you, usually your leg and your whole leg is a whole lot bigger, has more weight than your arm. So if you're doing a good straight kick, then you have a better chance. The other candidates are either going to do an Idan Dorio Chagi or a Chulo Shundan Konkyo.
You do a back kick?
Yes, sir.
Oh, with your heel, not with your flat foot.
Keep the board sitting.
Try.
Look at your target. Don't get way over here. You're not looking at it. You're not looking.
I'm trying.
Look where it's at.
You gotta see the board before you kick. See the board before you kick. Okay, get the sand.
Tom is up here at this corner, so. Just a minute, let her go ahead and get, show herself straight. Make a tight fist and don't bend your elbow. And yell at it.
You kicked that board, it would have broke.
Yeah, if I had hit
Yeah,
it.
well, don't yell me.
Yes,
Yes, sir. If I actually
Next,
hit
next
it.
time you get to break with your forehead.
Yeah, I'll do that.
With your forehead?
Yes, sir.
Mom's like, what's up, proud mom right here?
I think that I'm not gonna ask you, I think I'm gonna ask your mother.
Oh yeah, good try, Mom.
Is this a real thing?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh, no.
I
I would have just signed
I've
up
done
for it.
Your face is telling me it's not a good idea.
Mom, I've done it with the plastic.
It's very
That's very different than wood.
Oh, boy.
You're up. I'm sorry that this is. How big of a board do you want?
Oh my god.
Take video.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Last time I didn't get it.
That's up to Tracy.
Beautiful.
Been parsing this stuff out. You just have to ask her.
I did. Oh my god.
Oh, it is?
I don't think I can break that one. I never break that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, you're eligible too.
Do you want me to try?
I could.
I can try. What if
I got it.
It'll hurt.
I got it. Strawberry winter just still hurts.
Don't pick the saturated one, please.
Get the X-ray out for this one.
Would you set this outside for 3 hours and then come and break it?
With the head.
You're gonna do a jog climb, right?
No,
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure I can do this. That's why I'm
So watch this, Jackson, this is one that you can do also if you want to.
Jog one.
Yes, sir. Should you hold it this way?
Do you wanna tell me how to hold a board?
then
He's trying to make it as easy as possible for you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I'm ready.
I think, how long have I been holding boards for people to break boards?
Just a couple of years.
Couple of years.
Good.
So put this hand out. So think about hitting somebody you don't like in the belly with this elbow. And so you're gonna pull, like you pull your elbow right through somebody. And you
The
turn
person
it.
in the backside?
This arm needs to have the fire. Needs to go back quick and hard. So you hit somebody in the belly with your elbow with this hand as you break with this hand.
I was just saying, I don't think you really want to hold it that way. Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong.
Ow.
I thought you were holding
Now I
it.
Now I have to.
Whatever way. I thought you had your hand out that way. That's not the way that it's fine. Oh, now that's fine. Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's like you can see that.
Now I have two parts.
Oy vey.
No, I didn't have it on the cut.
Now we have two parts.
Okay. Yell at it. Oh, wow.
yes, yeah.
Break Louis. Break your boy.
Just yell for me.
Hit me in the chest.
Really hard.
It's fine.
He made you really mad.
I don't want to hit you.
He made you really mad.
You'll never reach me.
Okay. Ready?
Are you? No.
Ready?
Go.
Okay,
Faster.
okay. Up. Not sure I can do this.
You're talking yourself out of it. You're talking yourself out of it. Just do it. Just do it.
So I have 2 cards here.
Nope.
There.
Grab it. Right to your knee.
Can I try a small one?
Just come down, don't hit way up here. Right. Higher. Come down, bring your knee at the same time. Yeah, all at once.
I don't think this is gonna break.
Keep talking yourself out of it. Just do it. Oh, harder.
Do it as hard as you can.
If you bring the leg from behind,
You get a first.
Really, I don't think I can.
Stop talking yourself out of it.
okay, but you can't tell her that, Noah. She's
Yeah.
a senior.
There.
So what do you want to do? Gotta break this board.
Wando. I guess.
Okay, so one. Hit it hard, fast, go clear through it.
Hit him like I did.
Okay. How do I do this?
Come clear over the top. Get the back leg, modified front seat.
Okay.
Broken like I did. See, that wasn't too harsh.
It probably was actually.
It was hard.
I think so. I am. I have 2 cards by first. Ready?
About the same size.
I have 2 cards by first.
About the same size.
Yes, sir.
Let's find a number.
We'll
break your knuckles.
Here. Okay. Just a tiny little finger.
Sir?
Yeah, you should.
I don't think I can jump high enough.
Nothing, sir.
I don't have confidence in my kicks right now to do that.
I just wondered, it's like working your hip there.
Well, it's because
She's gonna work, she doesn't use a good no matter what.
I'm trying to go for, in the line, when we talk, you're supposed to go for your spine. I'm supposed to go for your spine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your left one.
There.
I'll get it.
Oh, wow.
Did I hit your hand? Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir.
There.
This thing isn't heavy.
Do you want to use the smaller one, sir, or?
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry. Yeah. Get closer.
Okay. Oh.
Come on, go straight. Get it on.
Oh, please, Wow.
What is this called? Okay. So Jackson, you gonna do a round cake or you gonna do the same thing they just did?
I'm gonna do the same thing they just did, sir.
Same size board?
No, sir.
Why?
I don't believe that.
Huh?
I don't really know, sir.
Well, if you don't know, then why don't you try the same size board you
No,
had?
no, no, thank
Uh-oh.
you.
It's no ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Would you try it just once to use the big board, and if it doesn't go, then you go to the small one? But sometimes we found that people didn't realize how strong they were and that they could do that. Just see your hand, you have to imagine you've already gone through it.
You're just gonna put it in there wrong, it wouldn't break. I don't like this board. Hang on to that, don't break it. I like this board better.
I don't think so.
I know boards pretty well.
You wanted to pick a board that would be better for you to break.
Your mom's right there, you don't want to get between the line and the board. Get closer, get closer, don't stand like you're doing a quantum. Stand in the horse stance. Right on top of it. Just go straight down.
Yes, sir.
Get closer, so you can go straight down. Now, you don't want an angle. Oh, come on, hit it. Don't patty cake it, hit it.
Actually, I'd like to try a little bit more with that.
We're gonna try that one again.
Yes, sir.
You need to hit this one.
Yes, sir.
Go through it, not to it.
Yeah.
I told you you could make that board.
That's very true, sir.
This was easy. Huh? Okay, now the hard part of the test. Run to the table.
Run. And seniority order. Okay, we'll start on this end. Mr. Moore, you have a question for Noah. His essay was comparing Soo Bak Doo and another martial art, and his test was the 10 articles of faith.
Tell me what's your favorite and then on bed on?
Trying to remember.
I bet it's the second one.
You think yours would be the same as, your favorite would be the same as your mom's favorite?
I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what they are.
Okay, first one is, be loyal to one's country, remember that?
Yeah.
Yes,
I remember.
ma'am?
Yes, I remember that part. And,
Do you remember any of the other ones?
no.
Okay. What, could you tell me what's art What martial art did you compare Soo Bak Doo to?
I compared Soo Bak Doo to the martial art called Judo.
Okay, and what's the big, how are they alike or how are they different?
Competitive Judo is about, the point of competitive Judo is to throw, pin, or joint lock an opponent. But for Soo Bak Doo, it's to get away from an opponent.
Okay. Do you notice occasionally when the adults were doing some of their stuff, do you notice that they had some joint locks?
Really?
Yeah. And they take the hand and twist it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but you're right, a lot more of it
Yeah,
is
so
also.
the kind of goal of competitive Judo is to get your opponent in a joint lock.
Right. Can you tell me, what country did Judo get started in?
I'm pretty sure it was a Chinese martial art. Japan.
Okay, and then where does Soo Bak Doo get started?
Southern Korea,
Okay,
or Korea.
and I'll tell you what your mom's favorite for you of the 10 key concept? Or
10 articles of faith.
The articles of faith.
And
Be obedient to.
your parents.
Yes, be obedient to your parents and elders. That's the second one, okay. Next, anybody have a question for Ms. Shin White? Sir?
I
Madam?
don't, but,
She does.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Mission 2000?
Human relations locally, worldwide, members, organization, and financial stability, and good organization, and what's the last one? Active administration. And they're associated. My favorite is, I like the human relations in the members organization. I actually love that because we can actually practice the kindness and then to show locally, and then you will propagate people to people.
Great. Okay. Anybody have any other questions for her?
did you do a paper on the Mudo values? Can you tell me one? Yeah.
Actually, they're all related as group sex, but after you read, the technique especially is actually showing all the other four together, which is the practice or those encounters and forms, right, has a history in background. It could be thousands of years old. And within practice, so we respect our seniors, instructors, and also we respect them, respect each other. And the practice itself is containing our self-defense and self-discipline.
Okay, great.
And the facility actually is emphasizing intent of what we are doing. We have good intent, we'll act good. And what's the third one? So Tonton and
I just wanted one. You're doing great though.
Sorry.
Okay, next
I appreciate your dissertation.
So, being how you're so fluent on, under history, the first one, did you read in the book, in the little block, I haven't looked at the book in years, but there's a little block in there talking about loyalty to your instructor.
yes, sir.
So, we really looked at that a few years ago, when Wonky in 2002 passed away, and then all of a sudden, some of the larger schools, they didn't have loyalty to the organization left the federation when H.C. Huang took over as Montana. So we lost a lot of big studios and people with a lot of students. So they just walked away because of lack of loyalty.
I think it's because their loyalty is a specific person instead of organization. That's probably why.
Well, and the thing is, the loyalty to all of our instructors, as we were always told, we all have one instructor, and that's the Quantra Nim who created this art. And when he has an envelope, a sealed envelope that says, here is who will take over when I die. It wasn't that his son decided I'm gonna take over. They opened it and they found that what the Quantra Nim wanted was for his son, H.C. Huang, to take over. And there were some people in some other schools around the world who thought, they ought to get it, not the son ought to get it. And, you know,
So
it's unfortunate.
that is actually related to the writing underneath the loyalty. Loyalty, it could be the, some people was associated to the power, money, or their position. So that's what it. Oh boy.
Next, ma'am. Does someone have a question for Ms. Harris?
What is your favorite fireman guy?
I mean, well, like you said, the whole bunch. I like the history, and I like the philosophy, and I like the techniques. So, it's like, it all moves together, because you can't have one without the other four. So, it's handy, because then you know where it's coming from, so it's fun to know that you're moving it forward.
So, history and technique. In 2014, when about 9 people tested for Childon, 7th Dan, they introduced Budo value sparring at Konaja for the project. And so sparring is both offensive and defensive. You can't just do one, you have to do both. And the sparring system is totally different, and you're not doing point sparring anymore, middle sparring. You're doing, how many people did the right offense and the right defense in 20 seconds? You get 5 20-second rounds. So we were there when it was introduced.
Okay. Shall we move right to Mr. Jackson?
He should have all the answers because he did his test, he did his paperwork today.
I know, you should, yes, right.
Yeah, like 2 hours.
I know, okay. So what can you tell me about the 5 Mudo values? What are they even about?
Well, they're about kind of how, it's kind of like, they all resonate to each other, like history or tradition is like a passed on custom almost. So technically it's a part of history because it goes down the family tree. And so I'll just show you my favorite value is history and tradition because you really want to like keep that tradition in the family or class or whatever, and it's just, I also like history because, well, you get to learn things from the past to know for the future.
Good.
So how do we help the 5 Mudo values like relate to Soo Bak Doo, what we do in Soo Bak Doo?
Well, technique, first of all, in all of our hand techniques and foot techniques, we all have this word technique. You have to have technique and skill in the move, otherwise it will just look like you're flailing your arms or feet around. And while history, you literally have a family tree over there, and you can see that passed down through all the Sutherlands and everybody on that family tree, they all passed the art down to their students, and it is less here right now.
Okay.
Philosophically speaking, the technique is not just doing automakie and optanie, hand and foot techniques. Technique is everything we do, like coming in, saluting the flag and bowing, bowing in, meditating.
Yes, sir.
All that is technique as well.
So,
Proper bow. It's not, and this kind of, my son made the mistake of bowing and taught him like this one. Never again. A bow is 3/4 of the way down, not just a little tip. He did that at summer camp, and it never happened again.
I bet so, sir.
Huh?
I bet so, sir.
Disrespected the quantity in front of all of our reading.
Any other questions for anybody? Okay, let's back up and line up. Okay, we'll go over this a little bit more tonight before we break up and give you the idea specifically. You probably, some of you already know what it is that we're going to ask you to do. If you had trouble with something, and I think we usually call that out with you. So we'll see, we'll give you specifics though, so you know what needs to be done in order to move to the next level.
Shoot it! Give her it. Four. Young. Bro. What do you mean? Take it. Summer. Take it.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. 수박! 수박!
Hobarui, taking it.
Sue.
수박!
I'm not gonna say this much because we want you to stay right where you're at for a while.
Okay, so we're gonna come by and congratulate the candidates and
Artist Southern, myself, Marjorie,
and also congratulate our proctors and our people who are doing testing events. And we know you are unofficially doing them, but you stay over there for now. Okay. Nice job, you worked hard at that, so very nice paperwork. You guys are getting it, you know. We just have to get you to be meaner to each other. I'm just lying.
That's right.
I know, it's a tough one.
Fix that for
Good job. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Just an email.
Yeah.
Did you feel it in you or something?
You could have turned it into like your flight scenario.
Shambles.
I keep seeing him like this, but, you know, just keep hurting it.
You probably get
I think you're hitting some first point. Ow! I think you are. Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, that's okay.
So everybody.
So you wanna do this?
But you'll get like.
You're test.
Good, right?
Sign next part.